Hello, my name is Adonis, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I got a new setup, so we're going to see how this works out here. So kind of bear with me while I work through the kinks with this, all right? But without any more interruptions, here I am. Let's get started. So this is called what is he going to know spread for all of my Aries out there. So here we go. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What did he going to tell all of my Aries out there? What did he going to tell all of my Aries out there? What is he going to tell all of my... One more shuffle. What is he going to tell all of my Aries out there? Here we go. Feels good. Cards need to see. Cards need to see. Show me cards. Ooh. Alrighty. So here we go. Right off the bat, we got the Ace of Cups here. So this is a potential water sign individual. We are talking about Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy here. Now this person is deeply in love with you. I can really see and I can feel here that this person is really deeply in love with you. And also we got the Queen of Swords here representing the fact that this person... I'm getting the feeling that this person probably has been pretty straight up with you about how they feel about you. So there's no mystery, there's no ambiguity here. This person's pretty much has been honest with you about how they feel about you. We also got here, we got the King of Cups energy here as well. So this person, you know, with the King of Cups here, this person also has a great deal of whining and dining that was involved here too with this situation. I can see that as well here. So this person that's deeply in love with you, this person is pretty much articulated, from what I can tell here, that of exactly how they feel about you. So they've been really straight up. Now, it could have been this situation could have been they could have been straight up with their words, they could have been straight up with their actions, but they're not leaving anything to the imagination. This person is definitely deeply in love with you. Again, with the King of Cups energy, there's a bit of whining and dining that is taking place here. This person is generous with their time. Also, they're very generous. They're very courteous with their, possibly even here with those around you too. I'm feeling so the peripheral here. I think people around you have also benefited from this generosity as well here. We also have here we got the 10 of Wands here. This represents someone that they kind of want to get this burden off of their chest here. You see this person walking with this bundle of wands here. They kind of like, you know, it's a burden. They kind of want to get it off of their chest. So this person is going through a great deal of in other words, it's a great stress reliever that this person is kind of able to kind of get this burden off their chest, if you will here. Now, I do see here, we got the Three of Swords here. All right. Three of Swords representing this person is going through a great deal of heartbreak here. Possibly engages in some type of third-party situation from their perspective here. And I think that's why this person is probably straight up about how they felt about you, and they were pretty open and honest about it. They're being open and honest with their actions. Like I said, may not necessarily be their words, but they could as well. And people on the periphery are benefiting from this person's generosity towards you as well. Like I said, courteous with their time, possibly courteous with their finances and things like that. But other people are benefiting as well here. This person has done a great deal here. We have the Four of, hopefully you can see this. Still working the kinks out with this thing, guys. So this is the Four of Swords here. This person has done a lot of outside reflecting and contemplating on how this person kind of wants things to transition and move along here. Like I said, a great deal of reflecting, a great deal of contemplating here. And finally here we have the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands representing this individual. This person is definitely sending out these warm, vibrating energies towards you, and there's the perception, at least on their end, that they're also receiving these warm, vibrating energies coming back to them as well here. So with that being said, however, we got to see here, what are the potential blockages? What are the potential blockages you guys getting together here? What are the potential blockages you guys? One popped, two popped out. We're definitely going to take those two for sure. Okay. What are the potential blockages with the situation? What are the potential blockages with the situation? What are the potential blockages here with the situation? What are the potential more sharp? What are the potential blockages here with the situation here? Cars you can see. Cars you can see. Show cars that way. Two. Feels good. Feels good. Alright. Ooh. Lordy. So, potential blockages here. First up, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, this is telling me here that, again, we got to go back to the question, what are the potential blockages here? Okay, so the potential blockages here would be definitely Wheel of Fortune, things moving in a favorable direction for this individual here. Between you two here, most likely I'm feeling like quite possibly the reason why things will be moving in a favorable direction here. Again, people are benefiting from periphery, from this person's really putting it out there with their time, with their energy. I think there's a concept here where this person is giving like a little bit too much, and being a little bit too forthwith and a little bit too honest in what they're proposing here. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is kind of moving against them. That's because this person is giving a little bit too much, okay? We also got the Chariot card here, okay? Chariot card representing the person kind of taking control of the situation, okay? Kind of asserting themselves, moving things in the direction that they want them to go into. The problem with that here is, again, with this person being courteous and generous with their time on the periphery, what I'm feeling here is that this person here, it can really kind of come off as like sort of like a control type of thing. So that may be somewhat of an issue here. Again, this person's giving a little bit too much. They're being a little bit too forthwith, and it's kind of sort of maybe coming off like a little bit of a control type situation here. Also here, as I said before, we have the Six of Pentacles here. The Six of Pentacles represents this person's being generous with their time, with their energy. Again, being a little bit too giving. And it's kind of, it's kind of causing some issues here because it kind of looks a little bit weird. At least that's the perception here. We also have here the Eight of Cups here. Eight of Cups representing the person walking away from a situation. So, the reason why this could possibly be a problematic, as I said before, previously, this person was engaged in a third-party situation. So, this person's no stranger to wanting to walk away. If things get rough, if things start kind of like, the work start getting gummed up a little bit, this person will work on the situation, but I do feel like there's a certain rebound energy that's here. That's why this person's pouring all of this into this right now, and I feel as though this person will quite possibly walk away from this situation the longer that this takes, because like I said before, there's a controlling aspect that needs to be worked through. This person's trying a little bit too hard here. Also, we got the Moon card here. Okay, now this could be work both ways here. The Moon card representing hidden perils, something not quite being the way that it's seen, something that's being hidden here. Now, again, from the perspective that they're coming from, you're like, what's with all this giving? What's your angle? What are you after here? This is a little bit too good to be true. Because as the old saying goes, is sometimes if it's too good to be true, it usually kind of is. Okay, so there's that. Also, from the perspective of this individual, they're thinking, well, hey, what's up with you? I'm giving here. I'm being courteous. I'm being generous. Why aren't you being accepting? Are you just trying to just take what I have to give and that's it? So again, there's that dichotomy going on here. We also have here a situation here where you got the Eight of Pentacles. So person rolling up their sleeves, willing to put in the work, repetitive tasks. Again, this is a person that's trying a little bit too much, a little bit too hard. Usually that will be looked upon as a good thing. The person is willing to put in the work, do the repetitive work, repetitive tasks. In this particular situation, it's not that this person is not doing enough, it's that they're doing too much. All right? And, you know, that's kind of bringing up some red flags here, you know. Again, there is a certain amount of rebound energy we're talking about here from this individual. Finally, here we got the Tower card here. Sun disaster. Bang, just like that. And I do feel like most likely this is, you know, things are going to pretty much come to a head with this individual here. And it could be a potential disaster Tower moment here. Because, again, from your perspective here, you know, things are being a little bit too generous for them. They're not wondering why you're not accepting, so that's going to cause an issue here. Before I shut this thing down here, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give. What additional information the Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down here? There we go. Interesting. So, first off, patterns. Gotta pay attention to the patterns of behavior here. Okay? Gotta pay attention to the patterns of behavior here. So, again, this person's probably giving off some weird vibes here. And you're kind of paying attention to the patterns of behavior. You're probably, like, with this person being forthwith and honest about it, there's probably some ebbs and flows you're kind of picking up on, and your spider sense is kind of tingling here a little bit. Also, here we have brilliance here. Brilliance. With all that being said, Spirit's saying, you know what? Keep shining your light. Keep being you. Don't let this be a deterrent as far as the relationship aspect goes. You know, there's ebbs and flows here. And so you continue to be you. Keep on shining out that bright light because, like I said before, you are putting out that warm, vibrating energy there with that Queen of Wands energy we talked about previously. So you do have, you know, you are out there, you know, and you are bringing things closer to you. You know, sometimes you get something that's, you know, sparks your attention, sometimes not so much, okay? And finally here, productivity. Continue to be productive. Continue to be productive also in spirituality too. You know, like I said, you're putting some things out there. This may not work out, but the next one will. Just keep yourself balanced, keep yourself focused, and keep moving forward, and you should be okay. All right, so this is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, I will definitely leave a link in the description box below. Also, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. It really helps the channel, but more importantly, it really helps YouTube really get the algorithm going so other people that may be interested in this sort of straightforward tarot may find me and be interested as well. So I love you in advance. My name is Adonis. I love you guys. Thank you for bearing with me, and I will absolutely see you next time. Bye-bye.